Wow. As soon as I finished recording one video on a cancellation over the CW, I had to come back on to make another video because there are more cancellations happening. You know, we recorded this a couple of days ago before this aired, so things are still progressing forward at the CW network. What's going to end up? Nexstar, will they be the new owners of them, or will there be a reformation of it by the CW? Who knows what is going to happen next, but I'm going to tell you right now what's happening right now. More cancellations, and guess what? Charmed, Dynasty, Roswell, In the Dark have all been canceled at the CW. Amazing. Because basically, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. This is the garbage that they put out, and, it continues. Stuff like Charmed and Dynasty should have been gone a long time ago. A long time ago. Same thing with Riverdale. Why Riverdale's going on to another season? I don't know. Because basically that's another one that should be canceled at the CW. But we'll probably expect another season out of them before they get their final cancellation, depending on who's the new owner or who's still running the network. But let's read a little bit into this off of Variety. Charmed, Dynasty, Roswell, New Mexico, and In the Dark have been canceled at the CW. Variety has learned. Both Roswell, New Mexico, and In the Dark have already completed filming on their upcoming seasons and will conclude those episodes have aired. See, that's the thing. And someone had mentioned in the comments below, well, they weren't canceled. They finished their series. No, they were canceled. They just was allowed to continue their episode because they've either filmed enough of it in the can. Because back in the day when they used to cancel you, even if you had stuff that was already filmed in the can, they won't air it. These days, they'll finish it off just so at least they be able to figure out what they will replace it with. Also canceled Thursday by the youngest broadcast network was Naomi and the 4400. We discussed that in another video. Based on the original WBCW series of the same name, Charmed was currently airing its 4th season. The reboot starred Melanie Diaz, Sarah Jeffries, Lucy Barrett, Rupert Everett, and Jordan Dance. During the show's first 3 seasons, Madeline Madcock was the lead, playing three sisters at the center of the series, along with Diaz, and Jeffrey Barnett joined the show for season 4 following Madcock's exit. Hailing from CBS Studios and Propgate Content, Charm is executive producer Jerry Lieber, Nikki Reyna, and Joey Falco, Kevin Dowling, Jenny Snyder-Uman, Ben Silverman, Brad Silverman, Howlin' Oates, Liz Kruger, and Craig Shapiro. Yeah, too many executives in the freaking kitchen there. Following Friday Night Show, Dynasty is in season 5. The remake of the iconic primetime soap stars Elizabeth Gillies, Adam Huber, Grant Show, Daniela Alonso, Elaine Hendricks, Sam Underwood, Eliza Bennett, Sam Ajodi, Michael Michelle, Madison Brown, Robert Riley, and Rafael de la Fuente. And, this also is the CBS show. Executive producers are most of the same people that were in the Charm district as well. Roswell, New Mexico will premiere its 4th season June 6th, which followed Thursday's cancellation, that it will be their last. Another reboot of a classic teen show series, Janine Mason, Nathaniel Dean, Michael Velmus, Lily Cowles, Tyler Blackburn, Heather Hemmes, Michael Trevino, and Amber Midthunder. And this comes with a combo Warner Brothers TV and CBS television. Christopher Holler, Julie Pleasant, Dow Frank, Justin Flawley, Lawrence Bender, Kevin Kelly Brown are executive producers. And finally, In the Dark is also debuting its season 4 on June 6th. The drama series stars Paul Matfield as a blind character, Murphy Mason, who is in 3 seasons, has gone from a lazy receptionist to a drunken vigilante detective to a drug front proprietor, and now she's a woman on the run. This series co-production is CBS Television and Warner Brothers Television. Executive producers Connie Kingsbury, Ben Stiller, Jackie Cohen, Nicholas Weinstock, Michael Showalter, and Emily Fox. As you can see, most of the series that have been canceled recently are under the CBS banner, even though some of them are co-produced with Warner Brothers itself. I was expecting most of the series that were under the CBS banner. Most of you have not known, CW is a broadcast company. It is part Warner and part CBS. CBS wants out and Warner wants out. You know, I was expecting the CBS anything that was under CBS banner as far as production to go. I was expecting it. You know, when, where, how, why. Yeah, that was the only thing that we were waiting for. Because I'll tell you, you know, we lost 4400, crap show. Most of the Arrowverse, good in the beginning, crap at the end, with the exception of Superman and Lois, and maybe Stargirl, but that depends on the next season of Stargirl. Charmed, classic series. I loved the original series on there. There was no way they were going to get that sparkle again out of that series. That was a classic series. You know, you might as well remake Supernatural at this point. You know, that's how good this show was. You know, it was really well done. Dynasty, a classic in itself. There is no fucking way on this planet Earth you were going to get that new series to be a hit like its original series. That magic is long gone and dead. That was old network television. There was no way you were going to get a spark out of that. And anything else that you bring from the past that far back. There are series that are being rebooted. That is no way. You got Night Court coming. That is not going to be the greatest show in the world. You know, most of the cast are dead. You know, to this day, you know, the only ones you might have are 2 characters in there that might originate, and I know one of them will be returning on there to the series, you know, and it's supposedly Harry's daughter. Figure that one out. And there's a lot of other TV shows that have been put on the docket that are being rebooted, and they're you know, they're trying to find a home. But the thing about it is, these are not going to make it. Not when they're passing out sheets like this in the writer's room. Equity and inclusion. This is the politics. This is the activism. This is what's going on in Hollywood and broadcast television. You know, they can't stand themselves. You know, they think their shit don't stink. You know, they think everybody else is a blamant Nazi if they think that their show sucks. Your show sucks. All your network stuff sucks for a good reason. Poor writing. I'm not here to be preached to. I haven't watched that much network television in well over 2 years. Most of the stuff on the network televisions is garbage right now. I've been on YouTube mostly. YouTube, Tubi TV, Pluto TV. We also have a on the Samsung smart TVs. They have their own channel with all similar stuff to like Pluto on there, and I've been watching there, and that's all I've been watching. I mean, we just got Shudder back in our lineup because there are some good shows on there. My wife loves horror, and of course, you know, Miss Joe Bob Briggs. You know, Joe Bob Briggs, great show every freaking time. You know, that's a guy who basically can take a bad horror film and make it really enjoyable. So what's left for the CW? Hard to say at this point. I mean, they have some shows still left. They still got Kung Fu. They still got Walker. Superman and Lois for now, Stargirl, All American, I think is still going. Riverdale, and several other shows that are still going on there, and a couple of new ones that are cropping up. But those probably won't last long on there. And like I said, David Zaslav is cutting everything. If he's looking to cut $3 billion out of TBS and TNT by cutting all their scripted shows, you know, how much more is he cutting off of the CW network? I mean, you're talking good shows up there, like, you know, like American Dad, which hasn't seen good ratings in a while. And I think it's just because it's on TBS. It would do better if Zaslav moves that over to Adult Swim. I think they can get a new life out of American Dad over at that network. So we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned, because who knows whose head is about to go to the chopping block.